Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, we have two games at home to Leyton Orient, and we have Walsall away from home, who are currently sitting second in the league. So, first things first, things haven't been going too well since the last episode. We actually lost 3 games since the last episode, 2 of them in the league as well. But the good news is, because we were so clear at the top, we are still 11 points clear of Doncaster in 4th place. So as long as this poor run of form doesn't continue, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, to be honest with you. And also, you may have noticed, if you watched the last episode, of course, that I did apply for the Bolton and Luton jobs at the end of the episode. As you can tell here, I did not receive any of those jobs. And I pretty much resigned myself to the fact that I don't think I'm going to get any job this season. It's just, I feel like I've taken Dover too far, too quickly, and yeah, I'm not catching up in terms of my attributes myself. You see here, if you look at my profile attributes, by the way, I look absolutely terrible as a manager. I look absolutely terrible. Not even got a single attribute in the double digits yet. So yeah, with that in mind, I don't think I'm going to get any sort of upgrade anytime soon. Obviously, I set myself to Sunday League footballer and also recommendations for Dover in and around myself when I started. That's what I do with every club, to be honest. Just makes it more realistic for myself, to be honest with you. So I started off with National A licence, I think it was. I went up to Continental C licence last season. I'm now studying for a Continental B licence, so hopefully that can improve myself a little bit as well. But in terms of jobs, I don't think there's going to be any sort of job this season. MK, if I'm too small, I didn't even get on the shortlist for either of those two clubs. And I didn't get on the shortlist for Bolton, a team who are effectively one place above us in the pyramid as they're bottom of League One. Then I don't see much hope for me getting any sort of upgrade this season in terms of jobs. So that's disappointing, but the good news is we're still top of the league, and we are favourites for the title right now, although it is still early days, and this run of form does scare me a little bit. As you see there, 2 losses in the last 3 games. I'm hoping for a good episode here today, get the confidence back on track, but yeah, in terms of upgrading the team, not going to plan this season, not going to plan. I guess I'm just doing too well with Dover right now, because you'd expect the next jump would be a League 2 team, really, or League 1 team from Dover. But because I finished first in the first season, first in the Vanarama National as well, and now sitting top of League 2, just things are going too quickly, and I guess that's only a good thing. Anyway, let's get to the recent results. As I said, it's not been going too well, it has to be said, but still we are top of the league, so that is all that counts mainly. Since the last episode, we had a good win away to Salford, beat them 2-1 away from home. Main Mundell put us 1-0 up in the first minute. They got a goal back very early on as well, but Martin Sheriff, the match winner there, to win the game 2-1 away to a Salford team who are one of the favourites for promotion as well. So that was a brilliant win there. Unfortunately, after that, though, this is when things started to go bad. Started off with a draw at home to Rochdale 2-2, which is absolutely shocking. A team who are sitting in the relegation zone. Very, very poor draw this. Although it's better than what it could have been, because we were 2-0 down in this game. 1-0 down in the first minute, and Abraham Oddo caused us a number of problems in this game. But Emerson and Charters with 2 late goals in this game secured us a draw at least. But at home to Rochdale, we're sitting top of the league by a mile. We cannot be drawing at home to a team who are sitting in the relegation zone. It's pathetic. We then played Newport County at home, another team in the relegation zone. We beat them 3-0 very comfortably, though, which was nice. Lachlan Brook, Emerson and Obbo, all with goals in the first half there, so that was great. But after that, though, we lost our first league game of the season away to Stockport 2-1. Disappointing. We went 1-0 down, for Akil Wright in the 27th minute. Ronnie Nelson made it 1-1 in the 72nd minute. Stockport were the most dangerous team, and unfortunately, Abraham Kanu, with a horrible deflection in the 94th minute, made us lose the game 2-1. So that was really disappointing, but a little bit unfortunate, has to be said. It was quite a comical own goal. But yeah, we lost the game nonetheless. So we weren't at our best in this game anyway, so can't have too many complaints, but for an own goal in the 94th minute, disappointing. We did have a good win in the FA Cup first round after that Stockport defeat, though. We beat Crewe 3-1 at home in the FA Cup first round. Crewe are sitting in League 1 these days as well, so a team a division above us in this FA Cup first round as well, which is nice. Iro made it 1-0 in the 13th minute. They got a goal back just before half-time, but 2 late goals from Iro again and Beaumont Clark sealed the deal in this game for us. And we played really well in this game, so that was nice. Through to the FA Cup second round, we faced Oldham away from home, a team who are sitting in the Vanarama National, so we've got another big chance of reaching the FA Cup third round again this season. Of course, last season we faced Aston Villa in the FA Cup third round, knocked out, of course. Hopefully we can get another big team, another Premier League team this season, if we get to the FA Cup third round, that is. And hopefully we get an away tie this time. That would be very nice. After that Crewe win, though, was one of the worst, well, probably the worst performance of the season, to be honest. We started off the Papa John's Trophy group with a great win at home to Peterborough 2-1, but then we backed up. We're losing at home to Oxford 2-0, which was really unfortunate because we dominated this game. They did not deserve to win this game at all. They didn't deserve to score a goal in this game, so to lose out with 2-0 was really shocking, but we can't have any complaints about this Brentford under-21's performance. This was absolutely atrocious. Their team was filth, absolutely. Brentford don't even have a youth system in real life, I don't think. So that shows you how bad this was. It was terrible. We had a better team in the game as well, creating a lot of chances, so many chances actually. But Brentford were creating lots of chances as well. It was just horrendous, basically. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. We lost 3-1 at home to them. It was absolutely shocking. After that, we beat Tranmere away 2-0 though, which was nice. They had a place off in the 45th minute just before half-time, which definitely helped the situation, but we had a better team anyway. Beaumont Clark and Sheriff with 2 goals after that. And just before the episode started, horrendous defeat. The last 2 home games, we lost to home to Brentford on the 21s 3-1, and then we just lost to home to Crawley 4-1. First home defeat of the season in the league. We lost 2 of the last 3 as well. Absolutely shocking. We had 2-0 down in the first 23 minutes. Emerson gave us hope to make it 2-1 before half time. Went a bit more positive, a bit more attacking, but Hutchinson and Moxon with 2 late goals there to win the game 4-1. And I had some absolutely horrendous individual performances in this game. Kovacevic, who I gave 2 chances in goal because Istid's been pathetic recently. He got a 5.9. He's just he dropped the ball. The most similar catches you've ever seen in your life. He just dropped it and they got gifted a goal. I think it was the second goal actually. He's terrible, he is. Both our goalkeepers are terrible. Istid is just less terrible than Kovacevic. We need a goalkeeper. Desperate for a goalkeeper. Terrible. Harvey Araujo, can't moan about him too much this season, but performance in that game was terrible at 5.9. Beaumont Clark 6.1. The list goes on. You know what I'm talking about. It was just shocking. So I'm not in very much a confident mood right now. We've lost 3 of the last 5 games in all competitions. Things aren't going too rosy. But hopefully we can get back on winning track here today. Leyton Orient at home first, then 9th in the league. So obviously a good team. We need to win this game because then we've got Walsall away, who are sitting 2nd in the league currently. I did just mention that we need a goalkeeper. I'm absolutely desperate for a goalkeeper. Istid started off the season quite well, but like last season, he goes through these patches where he's just not good enough. And he's not good enough as a number 1 at this level, to tell you the truth. We need a new one. Kovacevic is just horrendous. He's absolutely horrendous. So we need another goalkeeper. But the problem is, there's no goalkeepers out there. Also, I'm desperate for a centre-back as well. Because Kanu, he started to play a bit better in recent times. And he's getting a bit more game time. But where is he? Daniel Maher, or Maher, however you want to pronounce his name. He is absolutely terrible. 11 games so far this season with a 6.56. He's just not cut out to play at League 2 level, so I need another centre-back for sure and a goalkeeper. Absolutely desperate for those 2 positions. Also, I forgot to mention a bit about a couple of things about the team this season. First of all, we had a stadium expansion at the start of the season, or downgrade, whatever you want to call it, because we had 6,000 capacity stadium, I think it was, but only 1,000 seated, or 1,000 something seated. We're now going down to 5,500. But now we have 2,000 seated, so effectively the stadium's got better, more fans can sit in it, and it's been upgraded, but it's less capacity, so it's a bizarre one, but that is what happens. Also, I'm trying to improve the facilities as much as possible over time. I don't know what I've improved so far. I think I've improved the youth facilities a bit, training facilities definitely, also the youth recruitment as well. Just trying to improve as much as I can. Different to last year's non-League Giants, though, where I stayed at Hereford for a long, long time. I don't plan to stay at Dover for a long, long time. I'm just here because no one else wants me. So I'm not going to focus on the improving the facilities and all of that so much for this save, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. I want to leave Dover in a much better position than I joined them with, and I think I have already, to be fair. We've already climbed 2 divisions and could be 3, so that is great. And also, another piece of news as well, we are in League 2, but we are still actually a semi-professional team. I did actually think this was possible. I thought if you went up to League 2, the EFL, as they call it, I thought you was guaranteed to be a professional club. We're not a professional club, and we actually didn't get... The chairman, did not mention anything about becoming a professional club. I had to go to him and ask for a professional status and then argue my case, and he has agreed for us to become a professional team, although it's not saying anything here in the club vision, at least not where I can see anyway. But I'm pretty sure it said that it would be completed by the end of the season. Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but I'm pretty sure it did. Maybe I dreamt that, I have no idea. But yeah, we're still not even a professional club, so it makes our achievements this season even more great. The fact that we're sitting top of the League 2 and we're not even professional is brilliant. Anyway, enough much babbling on from me. Let's get to the first game. At home to Leyton Orient. This is a big, big game, as I said. We need to win this one, and hopefully we do. In terms of the team sheet, well, Iston is back in the team for today's game after Gavacevic's woeful performance there against Crawley. Hopefully he can start getting back to his best. Right back's a little bit of a problem. Macari's been a solid signing this season, really has improved that position. Genesini, he's transfer listed now, he wants more game time. He's not good enough at this level, so nowhere near good enough at this level. He starts today though, because Maher, as I said, he's unusable. Maher, whatever you want to call him, he is unusable. He's absolutely terrible. So Genesini starts right back. Centre backs got Dinzey and Kanu, that's quite good. I'm quite happy with those two. Carson left back, another one who's leaving us end of the season because he wants to create more first team opportunities. You've got Hammond, Trevitt and Charters in midfield. Brooke on the right, Obo on the left, and Sheriff up front. So it's a bit of a rotated team. It's only been a few days since he's faced Crawley, and also that Walsall game has caught my eye, has to be said. They're sitting second in the league, and it's away. So if we're going to rest any players for any of these games, it has to be Leyton Orient here today. Leyton Orient at home. Can we get off to a winning start here? Well, let's find out. I've noticed a lot of the teams in this level, which I'm quite surprised about, play with a three-at-the-back system. When I've been playing a three-at-the-back system, I've been playing with a 4-4-2 most of the time, and it's not working in recent times. So maybe that's come down to a lot of these results, a lot of these losses that happened. Most of them have been with a 4-4-2 formation. Leyton Orient is playing with 4 at the back, but from now on, if I see a team playing with 3 at the back, I think I'm just going to match them. I'm going to try out a 3 at the back system as my backup formation. 4-3-3 is my number one, but yeah, when I've got 3 at the back, I feel like we struggle to create chances unless we've got 2 strikers up front. It did work at the start of the season, but now it's not working, and we are losing all the games with 4-4-2, so I'm going to go with a 3 at the back system. I'm saying this because it might have to feature against Walsall, because a lot of the teams play with a 3 at the back system, as I said. Anyway, 9 minutes in, Leyton Orient on the attack here. Here's Drynan to Clay. It's a lovely start, isn't it? Oh, look, Abraham Kanu with another own goal. He needs to sort his feet out, doesn't he? Oh my word, it's ain't a good period for us, this one. The only good thing we've got is the fact that we built up such a good lead at the top that we can kind of afford this sort of terrible performances in recent times, but we need to start getting a grip now, I think, because Walsall, we lose back-to-back in this episode here, then we may be under pressure in our top 3 position currently. Please remember, guys, that if you like this video, to hit that like button for me, and also if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It really help me out, and he much appreciate as well. So back on the highlight here, Brooke with a shot. A player who's starting to feature in my plans a little bit more recently. Lachlan Brooke. Trevitt's having a good game with a 7.2, by the way. None of the other players are having a good game, though. Leyton Orient are winning the game 1-0. They're still yet to have a shot in the game. Apparently that wasn't a shot. Apparently it looked like a shot to me, to be fair. Yeah, we are by far the better team in the game, but we are losing the game 1-0. This has actually happened to me one time before on FootballManager. It was many, many years ago now, like 10, 11, 12 years ago. I was Roma and was playing Navarra at home, and I had about, I'm not entirely sure about the details. We had about 40 shots in the game. One thing I do know for sure is that Navarra did not have a shot on target in the game because yeah, it sticks out in the memory as it would. They won the game 1-0 because we had an own goal. So I'm hoping that's not a repeat of that Roma Navarra game of many years ago. Martin Sheriff has been absolutely atrocious today with a 6.1. So he can clear off the pitch. Go away. Put Emerson up front as a target forward. Well, I was looking at Sheriff and he missed a lot of chances for us in the last couple of games. And I was checking his composure. Like, his composure must be terrible. Terrible. Anyway, Abraham Kanu makes up for his error earlier on in the game, and he's the only player to score on the pitch here today. 1 for them, 1 for us. But at least he's made up for what he did earlier. That is nice. Yeah, Sheriff, I was checking his composure. I thought it was going to be about 3 or 4 composure, but he's got 14 composure, Martin Sheriff, but he doesn't act like he's got 14 composure. Anyway, more important news is it's 1-1 in the game. We've got a free kick chance here. Charters to take it as well. Obviously, just scored from a set piece then, but this one heads over the bar. So that's a great start to the second half. I'm liking that. Abraham Kanu righting the wrongs he did earlier on in the game, although he probably was a little bit unfortunate, to be fair. But still, he wrote his own wrong. Another change here. Iro's been really good recently. He's arguably one of our better players, but he's tired. You know, I'm going to take Obu off, though. I am going to bring on Iro. All right, 27 minutes to go. Can we get the winner in this game? But Leyton Orient is still yet to have a shot in the game, which is so bizarre. So bizarre to say. Anyway, here's Brooke. He loses out to Winfield, who then kicks it long. Dinzey's there to clean up very easily. Trevitt's had a good game today. Impressing me. Nice. Oh, it's a penalty. Come on. Get in. Emerson will take the penalty. I haven't seen too many penalties this season, to be fair. Can't remember the last time I saw a penalty. It's been that long. Anyway, Emerson, step up. Come on, Emerson. Oh, get in. Get in. The keeper should have saved that one, but Emerson got a bit fortunate there. It's 2-1 to us. Much deserved, though. How could Leyton Orient deserve to be in the lead or even draw in the game? They hadn't a shot in the game, apparently. I still think they had one shot because that looked like a shot to me, but how can they be? How can they be? Anyway, final change of the game. I'm going to take off Carson and I'm going to bring on Araujo. Last thing we need is going out to 10 men, so 17 minutes to go. It looks like we're in control of the match because they haven't had a shot yet, but it's still only 2-1. And who knows what can happen to make it 2-2. So a third goal would be absolutely lovely in this game. Anyway, Emerson's on his bike. Emerson! Wrap it up, Emerson! Oh, he just misses. He went the wrong way. He went the wrong side. Back in the highlights straight away as well. Sharman low to kick it long. Carney's there to win the header. Here's Charters. Played well today. Done well there as well. Done really well. Out to Brooke. Anyone in the box? They are now. Emerson! Oh. He's not great in the air, Emerson. He's tall. He's 6'3". And he's got good jumping reach, I should imagine. But heading-wise and bravery, not the best. I wish he was better at that, to be fair, because he'd be a great target man. Anyway, here's Charters to Araujo. Through to Iro. Come on. Brooke, on the volley. Oh, what an effort. It's a couple of times I hit the woodwork now in the last couple of minutes. Oh, come on. Surely we cannot draw this game. Or lose. It's been 80 minutes. They still haven't had a shot in the game. And they scored. Oh, now I open my mouth, don't I? Now I open my mouth, don't I? Here's Sweeney. Yep. Kenny has opened his mouth. How ridiculous is this? How ridiculous. Oh, sometimes you see your teams playing bad or something's not right, and all this sort of stuff, but let's be honest, this is just nonsense, isn't it? This is absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. This is FootballManager doing FM things, just taking the absolute mick. This is just ridiculous. How on earth is this game 2-2? How? They've had one shot in the game, and it's 2-2. How is that possible? Try explaining to someone who doesn't know football how that's possible. You know, we're going attacking here. I'm not accepting a draw. I'm not accepting it. But you want to attack. Well, I've got attacking here for the last 10 minutes. It might even lead to us losing the game, which would be just miraculous. Absolutely miraculous. We've got to win this game, though. We've got to start winning games. Charters. What's he doing there? Anyway, still on the attack. Here's Brooke. To Genesini. Emerson, he's got to score. He does score. He does score. Get in. Much deserved. All right. Let's go back to our normal style here then. All right, 5 minutes to go. Surely we cannot blow this lead this time. Surely not. Surely not. I really hope not. I really hope not. Here's Emerson. Changed the game for us since he got off the bench. Sheriff's been terrible in recent times. Absolutely terrible. Here's Genesini. To Iro. Is he offside there? Apparently he isn't. Get in. 4-2. When did Genesini learn to cross the ball, by the way? He's just got 2 assists in this game. This is unheard of from Genesini. Well, he didn't get the assist, did he? Because Iro got the assist. But he made the goal. What is happening? This boy cannot cross the ball. Maybe it's not as bad as what I first thought, but still, 7 crossing is not good, is it? But yeah, anyway. That is definitely the win now, and much deserved. Oh, get in. That was a bit of a rollercoaster, wasn't it? 4-2 win, though. At the end of the day, it's a win. Played really well in this game, it has to be said. 25 shots, 11 on target, 3.8 XG. The goalkeepers are still letting us down. It's still another 6.5, but I'm not giving that Kovacevic another chance. He is absolutely woeful. Don't know how he's a footballer, to be honest with you. One shot. One shot. 1 on target in the game for Leyton Orient, and they scored 2 goals. What that one out, I don't know. But anyway, we won the game 4-2. That's all that counts, really. We're back on winning ways, and after losing 2 home games in a row, that is nice. That is nice. But still, we conceded 9 goals in the last 3 home games now, which is pretty terrible. But we win the game. We're 10 points clear at the top over Swindon, and we are 13 points clear of 4th place Doncaster, so that is good as well. But up next, you've got Walsall away from home. They're down a third now, but it's still a massive, massive fixture. Make sure you stick around. Walsall away, coming up next. Okay, here we are. It's time for Walsall away. This is a massive game in the season. It's very early days still only 19 games played, but Walsall and us look like we'll be battling out for promotion this season, so this will be a massive 6-pointer this game. Lots of changes from the last game as well. Macari comes back into the team at right back. Genesini did well against Leyton Orient, of course, but Macari is by far our #1 right back. One of our best players of the season, one of the best signings of the season as well. Nelson comes back into the team as well, in place of Dinzei, who still cannot play 2 games of the week because of his 5 natural fitness. So Kanu stays there with Nelson as well. Araujo comes back in the team for Carson, expecting a better performance from him today. He was awful against Crawley, absolutely awful. Also, Roberts is back into the team, top assist maker of the season, so great to see him back. And Iro starts up front as well. I would start Emerson up front, but he's still a bit tired, so I'll leave him on the bench. Hopefully we can bring him off the bench again, and he make a difference, or hopefully he won't need to go off the bench because ready the job will be done. Anyway, Walsall away. Can we make it 2 out of 2 in the episode? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. Away to Walsall. Well, Walsall are playing with 3 at the back. I know I did just mention that against the teams that play at 3 at the back, I will go 3 at the back as well. But then I remembered that our defenders are terrible. We have Nelson Kanu. I was about to mention his name. That's his brother, look. It might be his brother. I don't know. Maybe it's a relative. I have no idea. I know it's quite a popular Irish name. Anyway, I don't like him. That's definitely an Irish name. Ronan Keaton. Ronan Maher or Mayer. Anyway, stop getting sidetracked, Kenny. We're 1-0 down early on already for a free kick. Not the greatest of starts to the matches, it has to be said. And we have not created anything in the game whatsoever as of yet, which is pretty horrendous. And maybe I should have gone with 3 at the back. But, yeah, as I said, I don't like it. Do I change to 3 at the back? I might do, actually. After this highlight, I think I'm going to change 3 at the back. I just had an idea. Araujo can play centre back. Anyway, we're 2-0 down there. We're in big trouble here, aren't we? Look at Walsall's ground, by the way. They're definitely playing below the level, aren't they? A packed house here at Walsall as well. Oh, it's just that stand that's quite nice. Isn't the Walsall ground on one of the big motorways? I'm pretty sure I've driven past it quite a few times. Maybe that's someone else's ground. But I think it's Walsall's ground. Anyway, is Maher? I'm pretty sure it's Maher. But even saying that, it sounds stupid to me. So I'm going to call him Maher. Anyway, we're 2-0 down in this game. It is not going too well, is it? And I think it's time for some changes. Okay, well, I don't know how things can get any worse here in today's game. 2-0 down for 28 minutes here. Maher, however you want to call him, he is tearing us a new one in this game. So I decided to go 3 at the back, give a little bit of a trial here in today's game. Nothing to lose now, let's be honest. Emerson's on the pitch. Why did I not start Emerson? I have no idea. Obu's off for Emerson. And also, Beaumont Clark come off for Carson. I've got Araujo there at centre-back as a ball-playing defender, by the way. So I did not realise how good his passing was. He got 16 passing, which at this level is like 30 passing. So that's pretty amazing. But yeah, try and 3 at the back here. Let's see how it does. I'm just struggling against the 3 at the back system at this level now. And as I said, 1 in 2 teams are playing with 3 at the back. So I need to come up with some sort of option against these teams. And maybe 3 at the back will work. We shall see. As I said, it can't get any worse in this game. I've been battered so far in the game. And yeah, some of the performances today have been absolutely atrocious. Looks like it made some sort of difference. We actually got some momentum in the game. But in terms of creating chances, nothing has really happened at all. Some terrible performances again today. Terrible performances. Like, what is Roberts doing? 6.4. Ira over 6.3. Macari over 6.3. What is going on? Well, second half underway here. I don't know quite what to do with the team right now in this game because it's just been so bad in today's game. It's 3-0 now. That we've become so leaky in recent times. We start off the new season like a team possessed. And maybe I'm being too critical because we'll still be very clear at the top after this game. But in recent times, it's been very, very leaky. Very leaky. 3 goals conceded to Brentford under 21s. 4 conceded to Crawley. 2 conceded to Leyton Orient. They had 1 shot in the game. And now 3 conceded to Walsall. As I said, goalkeeper is the main priority. But it's probably, in my experience in this FM at least, in this save so far, goalkeeper is the hardest position to find a good goalkeeper at this level, in my opinion. It has been in this case for me anyway. So, yeah. He might be stuck with Istid until League 1 days, if we get to League 1, that is. But, yeah, there's a real problem at goalkeeper right now. You know, Iro's had a terrible game today. Let's get him off the pitch. Let's bring on Brook. Well, we're going to need some sort of sensational comeback in this game now. 3-0 down, 50 minutes to go, or 40 minutes to go, should I say. I don't see much hope for the team, to be honest. Been awful. And just having a terrible goalkeeper between the sticks is just making such a difference right now. Istin with another 6.2 today. I'm not saying we wouldn't be losing, but maybe it'd be only 1-0 without him. Kanu has scored his 3rd goal in the episode. One of them was an own goal, of course, but he's turned out to be quite the goal machine. Got a goal back, but not going to get myself too excited as of yet. 20 minutes to go here. The second half has been much improved by us. Much improved. Got a bit more positive in the game, but I don't see much hope for the game now, to be honest with you. 13 minutes to go. We need a miracle here. But the second half has been much improved, and that's definitely something to take forward for the future. We've freed it back. I'm definitely going to try freeing it back in the next games. I realise now there's more players and can play centre-back than I first initially thought. So yeah, we'll see. But not a great episode, it has to be said, but 4-2 win against Leyton Orient, 3-1 away loss to Walsall, or whatever it might end up being, we shall see. 3 points out of the episode is not disastrous, is it? Not disastrous. Anyway, it's not over yet. It's Emerson. Oh my word. What? What's going on? Oh, he's offside. I thought he did some sort of sensational trick there, hitting the ball off Brook. Brook don't even know about it. He's played a 1-2 off his back, but unfortunately he was offside. Anyway, a couple minutes to go here. Well, the first half was definitely one to forget, but the second half definitely more positive, as I said before. Almost at the start of the episode, goalkeeper. We need a new goalkeeper. Look at this did. Look at him again, 6.2. What can I do? I can't drop him and put Kovacevic in because he's just as terrible. Look at this. It's not like finding them helps them buck their ideas up. They're just awful. He's awful, he is. Absolutely awful. I thought he might have changed his tune at the start of the season, but he's shown his true colours in recent times here. Terrible. We just didn't have him goal. Had a bad goalkeeper. We might not even lost this game, but anyway, Roberts as well with 6.1. That cannot be overlooked, Roberts. That's 2 of the last 3 games now, pal. Yeah, it was the last game, wasn't it? Against Crawley with a 6.2 and you got 6.1. Nah. You're getting dropped, Roberts. You're getting dropped, mate. Not having that. Not having that. Anyway, terrible way to end the episode, but as I said, a little bit of positive sides in the second half there, but the damage was already done, wasn't it? 3-0 down just after half-time. Absolutely shocking. We do still remain top of the league, though, of course, with 8 points clear of Walsall in second. But most important one, as I said before, is we're 13 points clear of Salford in 4th place. Because these teams keep chopping and changing all the time, our 13-point gap remains. So that is nice. We're still 13 points clear of 4th place, so we're still in a very, very healthy position, of course. But these losses are not making for good viewing, not for myself at least. 4 losses and 4 wins in November. That is not quite promotion form, is it? Hopefully we can improve in the next couple of games. Away to Oldham. Hopefully we can get through them. Got Hartlepool at home coming up as well. Mansfield away, Forest Green away. Walsall at home very soon, so hopefully we can make amends for that. Bradford at home as well. But in terms of the next episode, guys, I'll bring you back for another promotion favourite. That is Salford, at home. Also, I'll feature Rochdale away in that episode as well. So make sure you join for that one, guys. Salford at home and Rochdale away. And please remember that if you like this video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out. And much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you for the next one.